He's a good guy, and we have a great understanding of each other. We're great friends. Now, he's a very complex, involved person. I never get tired of him. He's got his own sense of humor. He's got his own way of thinking. He's not involved in the music business at all, but he loves music. And we're different, but yet we just are so compatible.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we honor the remarkable Dolly Parton, reflecting on her inspiring journey, her enduring love story with her late husband, Carl Dean, and the latest news surrounding her life. If you appreciate heartfelt stories of resilience and love, please like this video and subscribe to stay connected. Let's begin. Early life. Born Dolly Rebecca Parton on January 19, 1946, in a one-room cabin in Pittman Center, Tennessee, Dolly Parton grew up in the heart of the Great Smoky Mountains. She was the fourth of 12 children born to Robert Lee Parton, a hard-working sharecropper and later a tobacco farmer, and Avie Lee Parton, a homemaker with a deep love for music. Though the Parton family struggled financially, their home was filled with love, faith, and music, all of which played a crucial role in shaping Dolly's future. From a young age, Dolly was surrounded by music. Her mother, Avie Lee, often sang old folk ballads and gospel songs to her children, passing down the rich musical traditions of the Appalachian region. Dolly's earliest performances took place in her family's home, where she would sing alongside her siblings, harmonizing on church hymns and folk tunes. The strong musical presence in her household laid the foundation for her passion for songwriting and performing. Despite their poverty, the Partons found joy in storytelling, faith, and music. Dolly's grandfather, a preacher, introduced her to gospel music, which would later influence her style and songwriting. She also drew inspiration from country artists she heard on the radio, including Kitty Wells and Johnny Cash. By the age of 6, she had started playing a homemade guitar, and by 8, her uncle, Bill Owens, gifted her a real one, further fueling her love for music. Bill would go on to be one of her biggest supporters, helping her get her start in the industry. Determined to pursue a career in music, Dolly began performing locally at churches, fairs, and radio stations. By the age of 10, she had her first radio appearance on the Cass Walker Farm and Home Hour, a popular Knoxville-based program. Her natural talent and magnetic personality quickly caught the attention of audiences, and by 13, she had recorded her first song, Puppy Love, and performed at the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville, an experience that cemented her dream of becoming a country music star. During that performance, she met country legend Johnny Cash, who encouraged her to follow her own artistic instincts, advice that would stick with her throughout her career. After graduating from Sevier County High School in 1964, Dolly wasted no time in chasing her dreams. The very next day, she moved to Nashville with nothing but a suitcase and a fierce determination to make a name for herself. She initially found work as a songwriter, penning tunes for other artists alongside her uncle Bill Owens. This behind-the-scenes success gave her a foothold in the industry, but Dolly was destined for the spotlight. Within a few years, she secured a recording contract and launched the career that would make her one of the most beloved figures in country music history. Dolly Parton's early years were shaped by the love of her family, the struggles of rural life, and an unwavering belief in the power of music. The experiences of her childhood, her family's hardships, their strong sense of faith, and the storytelling tradition of the Smoky Mountains would later become defining elements of her songwriting and artistic identity. Career and success. Dolly Parton's journey from a small-town girl with big dreams to one of the most iconic figures in music and entertainment is a testament to her talent, perseverance, and business acumen. After moving to Nashville in 1964, Dolly initially found success as a songwriter, penning hits for other artists alongside her uncle Bill Owens. However, it wasn't long before her unique voice and charisma earned her a spotlight of her own. Her breakthrough moment came in 1967 when she joined The Porter Wagoner Show, a popular country music television program. Wagoner recognized Dolly's star potential and brought her on as his duet partner, which led to a series of successful duet albums. Songs like The Last Thing on My Mind and Just Someone I Used to Know became hits, introducing her to a national audience. This collaboration not only helped her gain recognition, but also paved the way for her solo career. By the early 1970s, she began to break away from Wagner's shadow, and in 1974, her song, "I Will Always Love You," written as a farewell to Wagner, became a chart-topping success. The song would later become one of the most celebrated ballads in music history, especially after Whitney Houston's legendary 1992 rendition. Dolly's rise as a solo artist was meteoric, with a string of #1 country hits, including Jolene, Coat of Many Colors, and Here You Come Again. She became one of the leading voices in country music. By the late 1970s and early 1980s, she successfully transitioned into the pop music world, scoring crossover hits like 9 to 5 and Islands in the Stream, her iconic duet with Kenny Rogers. Her ability to blend country, pop, and even gospel influences helped her appeal to a wider audience, solidifying her as a global superstar. Beyond music, Dolly also made a name for herself in Hollywood. Her acting debut in the 1980 comedy film 9 to 5, alongside Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin, was a box office hit, and her title song for the movie became an anthem for working women. She followed up with roles in The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, 1982, Steel Magnolias, 1989, and later, the Netflix hit Dolly Parton's Christmas on the Square, 2020. These ventures showcased her versatility as both a performer and an entertainer. Throughout her career, Dolly has worked with some of the biggest names in the industry, including Willie Nelson, Loretta Lynn, and Emmylou Harris, with whom she recorded the Grammy-winning album Trio in 1987. She also maintained a lifelong friendship and professional relationship with Kenny Rogers, their duets becoming some of the most beloved songs in country music history. Dolly's accolades are as extensive as her discography. She has earned 11 Grammy Awards, including a Lifetime Achievement Award, and has been nominated more than 50 times. She is also a member of the Country Music Hall of Fame, the Songwriters Hall of Fame, and in 2022, she was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, further cementing her status as a genre-crossing legend. Dolly Parton's career is defined by her unmatched work ethic, genre-defying artistry, and unwavering connection to her roots. With a legacy spanning music, film, business, and philanthropy, she has not only shaped country music but also left an indelible mark on popular culture. Income and net worth. Dolly Parton's financial success is as legendary as her music career, with an estimated net worth of $650 million, according to various reports. Over the decades, she has built an empire that extends far beyond country music, making her one of the wealthiest and most influential entertainers in the world. A significant portion of Dolly's fortune comes from her songwriting royalties. Unlike many artists, she retained the rights to her music, ensuring that she continues to earn millions in passive income each year. One of her biggest financial wins came from "I Will Always Love You," which she wrote and originally recorded in 1973. When Whitney Houston recorded the song for the Bodyguard soundtrack in 1992, it became a global phenomenon, generating tens of millions of dollars in royalties for Parton. Beyond music, Dolly's wealth is heavily tied to her business ventures, most notably Dollywood, her theme park in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Opened in 1986, Dollywood attracts nearly 3 million visitors per year, generating hundreds of millions in revenue annually. She also owns multiple entertainment properties, including dinner theaters and resorts, further solidifying her business empire. Her earnings are also supplemented by acting and television projects. Parton has also capitalized on brand endorsements and merchandise sales, with her name attached to everything from fragrances to books and even a successful line of pet accessories. In recent years, she launched Dolly Parton's Doggy Parton, a pet product line that has added to her revenue streams. Despite her immense wealth, Dolly is known for her generosity. She has donated millions of dollars to charitable causes, including education, disaster relief, and healthcare. Her Imagination Library, which provides free books to children, has distributed over 200 million books worldwide. She also made headlines in 2020 for donating $1 million to fund the Moderna COVID-19 vaccine research. With smart investments, multiple income streams, and a brand that continues to grow, Dolly Parton's financial empire remains strong. Even as she continues to give back and support philanthropic causes, her influence and wealth ensure that she will remain a powerhouse in both entertainment and business for years to come. Lifestyle insights. Dolly Parton's life is as colorful and larger than life as her career, filled with passions, quirks, and a deep commitment to giving back. While she is best known for her music and business ventures, her personal interests and lifestyle choices reveal a woman who is both deeply grounded and endlessly charismatic. One of Dolly's most well-known hobbies is writing, both music and stories. She has written over 3,000 songs in her lifetime, often pulling inspiration from personal experiences, family memories, and the people she meets. Even when she's not actively recording, she continues to write almost daily, keeping a notebook with her at all times to jot down ideas. Another passion of Dolly's is fashion and beauty. She has crafted an unmistakable signature look: big hair, high heels, bright colors, and rhinestones that reflects her fun-loving personality. Dolly has always embraced an over-the-top style, often saying, "It takes a lot of money to look this cheap." Unlike many celebrities who opt for a natural look off camera, Dolly remains true to her glamorous image at all times. She even sleeps with a little makeup on in case of an emergency, a habit she's had since her early days in the music industry. Despite her glitzy appearance, Dolly is deeply connected to her humble Appalachian roots and is known for her down-to-earth lifestyle choices. She is an avid cook and loves Southern comfort food, often making classic dishes like biscuits and gravy, cornbread, and fried chicken. She also has a strong sense of humor, frequently making jokes about her love for food and how she stays on a diet during the week to eat whatever she wants on the weekend. Beyond her personal interests, Dolly is a dedicated philanthropist, using her wealth and influence to support various causes. Her imagination library, which provides free books to children worldwide, is one of her most impactful initiatives, having donated over 200 million books since its launch in 1995. She has also contributed millions to disaster relief efforts, including funding housing projects after the devastating wildfires in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, in 2016. While Dolly has largely avoided controversy, she has faced criticism over the years for steering clear of political endorsements. However, she has always maintained that she prefers to bring people together rather than divide them, famously saying, "I'm not political, I'm just for everybody." This diplomatic stance has helped her maintain universal appeal across generations and political divides. Despite being one of the richest women in entertainment, Dolly lives a relatively modest and private lifestyle. Dolly Parton's lifestyle reflects her kind-hearted nature, unwavering work ethic, and commitment to staying true to herself. Whether she's writing songs, supporting children's literacy, or simply enjoying a plate of Southern cooking, she remains a beloved and relatable figure. Her legacy is not just built on her music but also on the warmth, generosity, and humor that have made her a true icon. Relationships and personal life. Dolly Parton's life has been profoundly shaped by her enduring relationships, both personal and professional. Central to her story was her nearly 60-year marriage to Carl Thomas Dean, a businessman from Nashville. The couple met in 1964 outside the Wishy Washy laundromat on Parton's first day in Nashville when she was just 18 years old. They married 2 years later, in a private ceremony on May 30th, 1966. Despite Parton's rising fame, Dean chose to remain out of the public eye, leading a reclusive and camera-shy life. This contrast between her public persona and his private nature proved that opposites often do attract. Their relationship was a testament to mutual respect and support. Dean was known for his unwavering encouragement of Parton's career, even though he preferred to stay away from the spotlight. He inspired several of her songs, most notably the 1973 hit Jolene, which was based on a bank teller who paid him a bit too much attention. Tragically, Carl Dean passed away on March 3, 2025, at the age of 82 in Nashville. Parton expressed her gratitude for the outpouring of love and condolences through a heartfelt message on her social media, emphasizing the deep love they shared over 6 decades. She asked for privacy during this difficult time and noted that Dean is now in God's arms. Beyond her marriage, Parton maintains close ties with her large family, including her 11 siblings. She has often credited her family with instilling in her the values and work ethic that propelled her to success. Her relationships within the music industry are equally significant. Parton has collaborated with numerous artists over the years, forming lasting friendships with fellow musicians such as Kenny Rogers and Willie Nelson. Her duet with Rogers, Islands in the Stream, remains one of the most iconic collaborations in country music history. In the wake of Carl Dean's passing, the question of whether Parton might one day seek new love has inevitably surfaced. When asked about it in a recent interview, she simply smiled and said, "Now, honey, you know the answer to that." It was a classic Dolly response, warm, witty, and leaving no doubt that, in her heart, there will only ever be one true love. Parton's ability to balance her personal and professional relationships with grace and authenticity reflects her deep-rooted values of loyalty, love, and respect. These connections have not only shaped her as an individual, but have also enriched her music, allowing her to touch the hearts of millions around the world. Real estate. Dolly Parton's real estate portfolio is a reflection of her larger-than-life personality. Equal parts Southern charm, practicality, and understated luxury. Unlike many celebrities who opt for extravagant mansions in Beverly Hills or Miami, Parton has remained true to her Tennessee roots, making smart real estate investments while maintaining a deep connection to her home state. One of her most well-known properties is her longtime residence in Brentwood, Tennessee, just outside of Nashville. Parton and her husband, Carl Dean, purchased the home in 1999 for around $400,000, a modest price compared to the multi-million-dollar estates of other celebrities. The 3,324-square-foot home sits on a sprawling piece of land, offering plenty of privacy, which was essential for Parton and her reclusive husband. Over the years, she has made significant improvements to the property, including adding a chapel, guest houses, and her signature whimsical touches that reflect her colorful personality. Before settling in Brentwood, Parton owned another impressive property, her former Nashville lakefront home. This 23-room mansion was one of her most lavish residences, featuring a private dock, breathtaking views, and an expansive outdoor entertaining space. She eventually sold the estate for an undisclosed amount, choosing to downsize into a home that felt more intimate and suited to her lifestyle. While Parton keeps her primary residence simple compared to other A-list stars, she has invested heavily in real estate through her Dollywood empire. Her 300-acre Dollywood theme park in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, is one of the biggest tourist attractions in the U.S., drawing millions of visitors every year. The park includes luxury resorts, cabins, and even a water park, all of which contribute to Parton's massive financial success. Though she has lived in some impressive homes, Parton has always maintained that she doesn't need a massive mansion to feel at home. She has spoken openly about her humble beginnings, growing up in a one-room cabin in the Smoky Mountains with 11 siblings, a stark contrast to the wealth she has accumulated today. Despite her success, her real estate choices continue to reflect her down-to-earth nature. Even as she navigates life without Carl Dean, Parton has no plans to leave her beloved Tennessee. Her homes are more than just places to live. They are a reflection of her journey from a small-town girl to a global icon. When asked if she'd ever consider moving to Hollywood or New York, she simply laughed and said, "Why would I leave the place that made me who I am?" Cars and vehicles. Dolly Parton's relationship with cars has always reflected her unique blend of Southern practicality and glitzy showmanship. Long before she could afford luxury vehicles, Parton's first car was a powder blue 1955 Chevy, which she often speaks about with fondness. It wasn't fancy, but it gave her a sense of freedom, something that was especially meaningful for a young woman leaving the Smoky Mountains to chase her dreams in Nashville. But unlike some celebrities who amass fleets of exotic supercars, Parton has always preferred vehicles with personality and sentimental value. One of her most beloved cars was a white Cadillac gifted to her by Elvis Presley's manager, Colonel Tom Parker, as a thank you for her contributions to country music. True to her style, the car was custom-fitted with luxurious interiors, proving that even in her vehicles, Parton loves a little extra sparkle. Among her most iconic rides is her gold Cadillac Seville, which became one of her signature cars in the late 1970s. The vehicle, famously decked out with gold accents and custom embroidery, perfectly matched her larger-than-life persona. Today, that car sits in the Hollywood Star Cars Museum in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, where fans can see it up close, a testament to Parton's enduring influence on country music and pop culture. Though she's owned several Cadillacs and classic American cars over the years, Dolly is not known for driving herself around much these days. In fact, she has often joked that she's a terrible driver and prefers to be chauffeured, allowing her to focus on songwriting, business, and keeping her nails pristine. Instead of flashy sports cars, she's more frequently seen in the back of a luxurious Cadillac Escalade or Lincoln Town car, two models that offer the comfort and style she loves. Of course, Parton's most important mode of transportation isn't a car. It's her custom tour bus, which has been her preferred way of traveling for decades. Unlike many stars who rely on private jets, Parton has long avoided flying when possible, opting instead for a decked-out tour bus equipped with plush interiors, pink decor, and even a cozy sleeping area. She has said that it's where she writes some of her best songs, making it more than just a vehicle. It's a creative sanctuary on wheels. That's it for our deep dive into Dolly Parton. What surprised you most about her story? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, check out more videos on the screen now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.